let me love you.
Hey you guys, it's Midnight here, back for another video, and today I'll be talking about the Love in the Air Seasons of Love in the Air fan meeting. Now, the first thing I do want to get into is the fact that there was literally no set list of like the songs that were going to be performed. I kind of wish that they were, so I would know like how to kind of like structure this video when I'm talking about certain performances, because one, I don't think not everybody got the opportunity to watch the performance, and that I'm aware of. But if you got to watch it, I mean, that's very good. But if you didn't, please bear with me on this. Now, the first thing, like, the show starts off right off the bat with two songs. Now, there were some things that I noticed in the performance that kind of like was a bit, concerning. But this, like, do please bear with me with this. The first thing I noticed is that there needed to be a little bit more practicing slash training when it comes to like holding the microphones, because Pete was holding the microphone way far from his mouth, and that was just bugging me. Number two is that during Boss's dance break, it looked a bit messy. I don't know if that was part of the choreography, but I just felt like it was just a tad bit messy. Number three, and this is just something that I personally liked about the performance, is that the two songs were cute and energetic, and it meshed well with each other, given the fact that these two songs were performed right off the bat. And lastly, I liked how everybody did a bit of like everything, rapping and also singing. Now we go into Boss's set. His first song was more of a rap song. It was giving very melodic and rappy vibes. And I do think that like Boss has a good potential to be very versatile, as he can sing and rap, and he really sounded good. Like, I thought that he gave a good impression on me like right off the bat. And I know that he doesn't really have, like, unlike Noel, he does not have, like, I would say, the experience like how Noel does, since Noel was a former trainee. But I do have to say, like, he does have room to improve. But like I said, I saw the potential already right off the bat from his first performance. And he was giving me Jeff Satur vibes, like right off the bat, like quick. And I really love, like, during the ending of the song, towards the end of the song, like, the emotions hit me. Like, his ending message really hit me. And just the fact that, like, the pressure that he felt to, like, have to, like, pretty much carry his family, and how he wanted to make his mom happy, for those who may not know. But yeah, he pretty much wanted to make his mom happy, for the fact that, his dad had cancer, especially while his mom was pregnant with his little sister. So I was, and the fact that, like, I feel like out of everybody, he really struggled. Like, struggled. So I'm very happy for him. Now, the second song was a guitar solo, which basically showcased his skill. And then, of course, he performed, a last song, which was more so singing. Now, going into there, Boss and Noel had a duet. They performed the song Sight, which Boss had recently did a cover of, um, that got released like not too long ago. But in this, of course, Noel also sung as well. I was a tad bit confused as to why Noel was singing this, but it wasn't like anything bad or whatever. But I just felt like the performance was it was cute. I liked that they both got to perform the song, giving, what the song was about. And I just thought it was cute. The first thing is that I love the aesthetics of it raining in the background, of course. Which is no surprise. And the overall emotions of them embodying Rain and Payu, and then the kiss at the end. Granted, they did not actually kiss, but it gave what it was supposed to give. And also the daddy scene, like Noel calling, Noel calling Boss daddy, was everything. Now, after that, you go into Fort and Pete's duet. And then after that, they go into like a modeling slash game segment, which I thought was nice because it gave a lot of way for them to interact with the fans. And also, we got to see Boss and Noel cosplay, especially with Boss wearing the whole doctor's uniform. I thought that was cute. And then, of course, Noel being Harry Potter. Um, and so after that was Pete's set. Pete's performance was giving very contemporary dancing and elegance. I loved it. It was different. Um, and then from there you go into Fort set, which he played the saxophone. He had a whole saxophone solo. And for me, this was unexpected because I did not know that Fort could play the saxophone. And so I kind of was like, oh, that makes sense because, Boss can play the guitar. So, which I did not know either, Um, and then after that, Fort did a flag performance, which meshed well with Pete's contemporary dancing. I felt like it meshed. Then going from there, you had Noel's set. The first song that Noel had performed, it was a rap song, and there was some things that I again quickly noticed. The dancing was meh. For this to be his first performance, I was kind of confused because the only song that he really performed, I felt like, was the duet with Boss for Sight. So I was kind of confused as to why, like, he was already kind of like tired. So yeah, and then secondly was the microphone gesture. Again, I just did not like the way he was holding the microphone at times. And then from there, he did a cover of Criminal by Taman. And I was ecstatic. I think that's the word. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I was so like, I'm I'm a huge fan of Taman. A huge fan of Taman, and also K-pop. Like, I'm a K-pop fan as well. But this just had me like flatlining. Like, it was giving K-pop vibes, and it just made me think of like what Noel could have been if he did pursue being a K-pop idol. And it just pretty much kind of like put his um trainee skills to great use. Like, I just really felt that's what it did. And I also liked his voice as well because his voice is very angelic like, and it like sometimes I feel like he does give me Felix vibe as well, because Felix, he can kind of like change his voice to be like deep or even like very high pitched depending on like if it's like needed. So I really like that about Noel. So I really loved his performance. Other than like the minor setbacks, which I feel like again with everybody, these are like room for improvement. But I just I cannot. I really cannot. And then also too, like him speaking Korean. Can we please talk about him speaking Korean? Oh gosh, that man had me dead. And then going into that, we had another game segment. And after the game segment, we had the behind the scenes of them preparing for the fan meeting. The first thing that I like is that we got to see them practice, deciding what songs they wanted to sing. We even got to see them in the studio, and even like the outfit choices and stuff like that. So I thought it was nice. And even like going into like talking about like the behind the scenes, I just felt like overall like it was just really nice to see. Like, especially the fact that we did get a lot of photos. Like, they did release like, of course, photos of them in the studio. And so it's glad to like now look and see like, okay, this was what they were doing when they were releasing these photos, because I off the bat noticed the outfits that they were wearing, and it's just glad to like look back and be like, okay, so this is what they was preparing for. Okay, they was preparing for this fan meeting. Okay, so yeah. And so last but not least, we got to see Fort Pete, Boss, and Noel doing whole K-pop covers, and y'all, I was here for it. I thought it was so cute, especially them wearing pink. and just being on the stage all together as one. I thought it was really cute. And they looked like they were having so much fun. So I was just like, yes, I was here for it, like literally. Um so yeah, so that was pretty much what happened. And towards the end, like they did write little notes to their fans, of course, thanking, Mame and Meme and Y for the opportunity that they got, and stuff like that. So I really liked it. It was very emotional and it was good. I do think that honestly this fan meeting was worth the money. It was very much worth the money, and it was worth the experience. Of course, I couldn't go, I couldn't attend, but even live streaming it was worth it. So I like even how they had like their outfits from the series on display. I thought that was cool. Even the merchandise, which I really hope that they do end up having the merchandise for pre-order for international fans, because I would definitely buy. So yeah. So let me know if there was anything that you liked about the fan meeting. If you did get to either live stream it or you got to actually attend it, let me know. Is there anything you liked, anything you didn't like? Just let me know in the comment section below. Now, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please do subscribe, and please hit that bell notification for more uploads from me. And I just want to quickly say to you guys, thank you for supporting me. We're at like, I think, what, 137 subscribers, and I hope that my channel grows even more. I'm very thankful. And I just want to quickly say that, happy holidays and happy New Year's. And also, please down below put in like, what are you thankful for, and what are your New Year resolution? What are you looking for the New Year's? And yeah, so like I said, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and please do subscribe, and please hit that bell notification for more uploads from me. Bye.